okay.
I
Hello?
don't know.
Okay, yeah. Things are looking good.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
My no, it's just my internet farted.
uh,
Yeah. Okay, sorry about
alright,
that.
so
Okay, so
so they parked it at 7. It
mhm,
caught fire at 9.
yeah.
They came and put it out, presumably, a little while afterwards. Because even if the people at the Timmy's were just watching it for shits and giggles, some passerby probably shit their bricks and called them.
Mhm.
So, what time did they pull the corpse out? 10,
Yeah,
10:30.
it's probably about 10 I think 10:30 is reasonable. It would have been about 10:30 when they got the fire down. And then
Hmm.
they were removing the corpse and calling the because at first they didn't know there was a corpse. At that point, they called the ambulance and stuff. So,
Well, not the ambulance, but the mortician. But yeah,
well, yeah, the more
yeah.
corpse
Well,
cart.
I mean, I guess the crematorium only has to do half the work.
Okay, so we'll say like probably about like 11:30, maybe the body was picked up.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
yeah. Do we have a view on what the morgue van says? Like, what it says on the side of it?
Oh, okay, that's smart. Um, yeah, it's to the Blissful Hills County Morgue.
Just kind of, uh, like ringing up. All right, computer boy, where the hell's that at?
I just go through fucking
Literally
Google
just Google's
Maps.
it.
Yeah, just Google Maps it. It's not like a real morgue, obviously, but I'll just put one on our map. Um, say it's down near let's see. I feel like they don't have morgues in cities as much, do they?
um, I
Do
think they
they?
probably would. Like,
Yeah,
not including like a hospital morgue, which obviously,
that's different.
um,
Yeah, a proper
but
morgue,
I would say somewhere that's not like, super downtown because you don't want to have to deal with traffic and corpse.
right?
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, hang on here. Oh, let's do it over in like Trevorton or something. Like right around this. Blissful Hills County Morgue. Perfect. Now on our map.
Quite lobster. I just want to go through the video, see if there's any cars. It just goes through and just looks like they all park themselves.
Yeah, so they parked
uh,
themselves. You do see two guys. Well, you're not sure if they're guys, but two figures, white hoodies, get out. They leave, and right around so 9 o'clock when the actual fire started. It see sort of it's at 9:12 p.m. exactly. There are almost shadows moving around the vehicle for
How many
just
shadows
just a
are there?
minute. You just see two, but it looks like there's two shadows sort of move up to the vehicle and leave, but and then the blaze starts.
hmm.
So we got possibly two vampires attacking. I don't know what you make of it, boss man.
Well, they don't have a camera on the other side of the yard, so here's a completely random question: how did the prince know this was a caitiff?
Yes.
Kind of like go to wait. I'm assuming that the area has like taped out and there'll be like footprints, right?
Okay. Yeah. There's probably footprints. Yeah, that's fair.
I go to where the shadows will have been or will have traveled, and guesstimate like how big those shoe prints are, what have you.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Them some big ass boots.
Yeah. We'll say one of them has very large feet, and one of them has smaller average feet.
And can I tell like are they like sneakers, like angled shoes?
Okay, the smaller one are more angular, yeah, and the other ones look probably like sandals, like sort of just very flat bottomed.
Flat bottom shoes and boots. So we got like fucking Home Depot and Surfer Bro.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Now, Fox, you hear almost like a whispering in the back of your mind, and or Natalie's just hearing like almost like voices sort of out of reach. She can't quite make them out. She can't quite hear them, and all of a sudden, just like a ding, a clear voice she's never heard before speaks to her and says, "Try touching something."
It's the old schizophrenia acting up again.
Yeah. See, the fun thing about Malkavians is all Malkavians in the world are connected some way.
And they're all knucking futs.
Yeah, not all of them can control that connection, but it could be for a minute that other Malkavians could see what you saw or hear what you heard, or perhaps in a dream they knew you would be in this instance, and one of them just wanted to impart a piece of advice. Now, how you
Or
would
just
touch
want to be a
something
troll and get your pants dirty.
could, yep,
Is
both.
Derek is Zelpus' character, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Is he like still next to
Speaking
her?
of the.
Well, I said I was back in chat. I just didn't want to be that dude who's like, "I'm back. Interrupt and stop the scene for me."
No, but I'm gonna say, is he still next to Natalie?
Yeah, you
Because
guys
they're
should
at
be
the
together.
crime scene.
I don't know, DM. Am I?
Yeah, yeah, you guys are. Yeah.
So you kind of turn to you and be like, "Did you hear that?"
Hear what?
Nothing. She's kind of like looking at the crime scene, trying to see if like there's something she could touch. She's weirded out by this suggestion here, but it's like, whatever. I guess I'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, Raffle, have the cops packed up yet? Like leave the tape, but just feck off back to wherever yet?
No, there's still like a patrol car, and he's just sort of watching people like come in and out of the parking lot, just helping them like remove the boundary, let them out, just ask them a few questions if they know anything, drop his card off in case they know anything else. But yeah, so say say this guy's gone.
So
the other one's still there.
So out of character, what you're saying is that somebody needs to go over and talk to him
Politely,
and distract him.
yeah. Yeah, you could do that. There are two of
chat.
them. There's two officers. But yeah, you would just have to talk to both of them. Politely.
Okay, I think I'll be able to talk right now. So basically, Eric basically informs the information that one dude's average height, and well, there's two of them. One dude's average height, the other one is a fancy dude who is above average height, possibly heavy on the heavy side too.
Yeah, it's fair assumption.
So we have a heavy dude in boots and a fancy dude in shoes.
One guy in sandals and one guy's in fancy shoes.
Okay. Uh, so they were shadows. So we did not see them in their white hoodies then. If it was the same guys going back.
That's correct.
I think that their car is still here.
Yeah, I mean, that was their vehicle.
Well, that was the white hoodie dude's vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, what about the shadow figures? Is their vehicle here?
Well, you never saw a vehicle for them. They sort of came up to the vehicle, it caught on fire, they left.
Hmm. What direction did they come up to the vehicle from? And,
Hmm.
like where's the camera in perspective to where they came from?
Okay, so camera is, let's pick something hopefully not too painful. Okay, camera covers this, and they came, zip, and then left. Oh, hi. Sorry, that was like stuck. They came down like this, and then left the same way.
Okay, so they like hopped the fence then,
Yep.
or Jersey barrier, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just like a shitty like one of those wooden fences, but like with the metal instead of wood like going across.
Oh,
It's about like
yeah,
a foot and a half, 2 feet high. Like,
Mhm.
Can I go to the fence to see like if there's like any cloth that got stuck on or something
oh,
like
okay,
that?
that's fun. Give me investigation, or I forget what it's called in this. Sorry, been a hot minute since I played. I think it's something like investigation. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Be that plus your perception. For you, you're just percepting.
Yeah, it'd be my perception. What was it?
So you roll 3d10, and then you need to get a 6 for this. Nice. You actually got 3 successes. Cool. So let's say you find a small bit of fabric, probably from like a pant cuff, something like that.
Any like blood or what have you, like the skin?
No blood or anything, but you can tell um, it's a very fancy textile. Like it's not something that just sort of like anybody would be wearing. Certainly anybody to be doing this.
I had this piece of information to borrow.
Uh, what color is the thing?
Oh, okay. It's like a burgundy.
I'm assuming since they jumped the fence, they would leave a good imprint on the ground.
For the like shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's on concrete, but
Oh, okay. So it's just on concrete.
yeah,
And the other side's concrete too?
yeah. Well,
Ah,
asphalt, I guess technically, but
okay. Never mind then.
yeah, if it was like grass or something, for sure you'd see like imprints. Not a ton of it in the city, I'll say.
And this is like the sidewalk, or is it like another parking lot on the other side?
No, there's a sidewalk all around this. Yeah.
I'm gonna do an Octus Razor and go go to the closest area where you could park and walk out.
Oh, okay. Um. So the closest area you could park to that and then walk from it.
Yeah,
Okay, so the
like you could
closest
see.
parking spot would be like here, and then you'd probably walk out here, I reckon.
Uh,
Or am I misunderstanding your question?
Uh, I was tapped into my sheet. What happened? I didn't see what you booped at on the.
Oh, that's
The
fine. Sorry.
closest parking spot, he said, was like up here, and you would exit out the side gate if you weren't hopping the wall.
Yeah, it'd be
No,
something like
I
that.
mean like at the wall,
Oh, your closest
at
exit.
the fence.
So, like a parking spot, like out here, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, you're seeing. Okay, so someone parked from. Okay, so someone parked outside of the parking lot. Like, where would the closest parking spot from there be?
Yep.
Right?
They-
Okay,
yep.
that makes sense. Yeah, it would be. I mean, they'd have sidewalk here, so you'd probably be looking at like shitty like road parking here, but like not really because it's Toronto and there's kind of nowhere to park ever. But you could definitely pull up beside the sidewalk there.
Question: which side of the street is the Tim Hortons on?
I guess the Tim Hortons would be the south side where the mall is.
It's important on every corner.
Like,
Yeah.
it's Canada, so yes.
Question: can the camera reach far enough to see like where this is?
Yeah, you don't really see anything. It would be like fuzzy at that distance, unfortunately.
Oh, I was about to say that the camera was angled a bit too low.
Yeah, it's probably more
Uh,
so tilted down, but like anything over there would be like really shitty looking.
Do we have a second camera angle for this parking lot? Because this camera
Yes.
doesn't cover shit.
That's true. We also have our camera that is right here, and it covers.
So those back parking spots are those are the bad ones.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like the guy's office looks out like this, so.
Oh, I thought that this was supposed to be on the other side of the street, like down here in the mall parking.
Well, the mall's kind of like it would start down here, kind of the mall. So he's kind of in the in
Okay.
between. Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't have great coverage, but they have enough coverage.
Hmm. You know what? I was gonna go walk up to any of the remaining group of gaggle fucks from Timmy's and ask them if they saw anything interesting.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
trying to browbeat them. What do you know? No, just like you see anything about that car?
Yeah. There's like, oh, we saw when it started lighting up. So all of a sudden we just have our drink here and we're looking over and the whole thing's on fucking fire. Like the ambulance and the fire department and police. Crazy.
See the guys that did it? Like they throw like a Molotov at it, or they like did the car just be like, I don't want to be here and just
Well, when we came out, it wasn't on fire. There's just a little smoke, but then it just all went up.
weird.
Yeah. Honestly, like
I,
nobody was too worried about it until they, you know, noticed there's kind of like a kicking in the trunk, I guess.
yeah, I heard from the officers. Probably didn't smell too good after about 10 minutes, huh?
No, it smelled awful, man. Why are you with the cops or something?
Nah, no. I'm just interested. I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's 2 in the morning. There ain't nothing else to do around here. You know, the middle of the damn city. Half the places are closed unless you
Sure.
want fast food. Speaking of, aside from Timmy's, is there Donald's around here or something?
Yeah, in the mall, there's plenty of places open kind of late, so we just usually go over there. You get a convenience store for slushy or whatever. You get some burgers.
Eh, color is slushy though.
All right.
What color is slushy though?
Oh, it's red and blue, obviously.
Ah,
The only two kinds of slushy.
exactly. Slushies don't have a fucking flavor. They're like Gatorade. They have colors.
Yeah.
It's not that cold out here. I think I might go get a slushie. Alright. Well, I mean, let me know if the car decides to catch on fire before I get back. Burn yourself twice.
Yikes. Okay, so you fuck off. These guys are like, yeah, get a load of that asshole. Like, what a dick.
What's wrong? Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with that guy? Just casually talking about a guy burning to death?
Yeah.
Sounds the assholes who's out there and wants it happen.
That's right. Well, they were just curious, right? Oh, shit. So,
Curiosity killed the man in the trunk.
it's true. That's sad.
So Eric would be just basically right here on the sidewalk, just stumped.
Sort of looking for where they would have come from or gone to.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Well, I might leave you guys with this then. I'm starting to get tired. Sorry, don't do the late nights as much anymore. We got a lot to puzzle over here, which is always fun to sort of leave your mind with a crime. Try and solve
Speaking of
it.
puzzling, what color clothes was Vinny wearing at the Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. He was wearing. Let's see here. Knowing Vinny, probably. It wouldn't have been gray. It would have been some knockoff beigey mustard kind of look. Maybe like almost olivey pants. You know, like Vinny always dresses nice, but nothing ever matches. Like, you know, like he doesn't have like a suit set. He has like a collection of items that are all slightly off each other. He's just kind of picked up.
Disheveled fancy.
Yeah, like wants to be fancy, but like doesn't have the money for fancy, so he just kind of smashes things together.
Closet full of dress shirts and slacks he just falls into every morning.
And if Vinny did it, you would have seen cigarette ash everywhere. So
That, and also he probably would have lost his fucking hat.
true, yeah. Or shot the security guard in a panic or something. Probably would have gone more south. But who knows? I'll leave you guys with it though. Got a few leads. We got a few more things we could probably do at the crime scene, depending on what you guys want to do. We still have a body that the prince wants us to find.
Well, I mean, we know where the morgue is.
Yeah, because the prince doesn't want that getting out to the public. So if we could get the body and sort of give it maybe like a little nap in the sun or something. Dispose of it, dump it in the lake.
Yeah, nap in the sun, or maybe fuck up the jaw a little bit and see about removing some teeth.
Yep. Anyway, take it easy.
Good night, Rob.
Right.